Hello everyone, welcome to Elmer, Ontario. My name is Craig Johnston, Craig the Science Guy, and this is part of the Global Science Show. Today we're going to be doing some paint popper art using carbon dioxide. So the things you're going to need are some film canisters. You need to make sure that you have the film canister with the tight fitting lid. Some are like this and they have the lid that goes on the outside. That doesn't really snap down tight enough to make the pressure that we need. So what you want is these type with the lid that goes on the inside, and they snap down. Now these are film canisters. They used to actually have film in them. If you don't know what film is, ask somebody older than you. The next thing you're going to need is some Alka-Seltzer tablets. And the reason you need Alka-Seltzer tablets is they have baking soda and citric acid in them. They also have stuff to make your headache go away. So what we're going to do is when we mix this with water, it's going to create a base acid reaction which creates carbon dioxide. We're going to trap that carbon dioxide with some paint. So I've taken some paint and put it a little bit in the film canister, and then we're going to add the Alka-Seltzer tablet into the water and paint, and we're going to turn it over on the canvas, which you have to make sure is fairly level so it doesn't flow all over the place. And after that, we're going to see what happens. So let's put one in here. I'm going to use half a tablet. I'm going to put it in. I'm actually going to add a little bit of water just to make sure we've got lots of reaction. Snap it on, give it a shake. Then we're going to put it down on the canvas. So another thing that I think is handy to have while we're waiting for that to go is these little mops. And the way you make that mop is you take a piece of paper towel and wrap it around a pencil. Roll it around until it's about that big, and then put pieces of tape at the black lines and then cut it at the red lines. After you're all done, then you cut it again in the center and you get these handy little mops. And once this goes off, we'll see what those are for. In fact, you can see on here already I've had a spot where I had some testing and it already is all blotted up, and I did that with some of the paint. Now we're just waiting for our popper to go, and this is the part that you can do an experiment with. More paint, more water, bigger tablet, different containers. You can try sweets containers or candy containers like this as long as they have a snappy lid. There are some film bottles that have a snappy lid too, but we use these. Now unfortunately, sometimes you have to wait and wait and wait. While we're waiting, I'll get another one together and I'll add even more water. Bigger piece of Alka-Seltzer tablet, and then it pops like that. So then you see the splatter here. So what you can do then is take the Alka-Seltzer tablet out, take the lid out, take your mop, and just mop up the extra paint so it doesn't flow all around. Or you can leave it whatever you want. You can take the mop and cut the end off, and then you can use it again. Oh, so I put this one paint in this one. So I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to do a couple other ones while we're waiting and just see what we can get. See, that one went pretty good. You don't have to wait. You don't have to do it really fast. You can wait and do it a few at a time or one at a time. A couple other ones while we're waiting and just see what we can get. There's all sorts of different ways. See, that one went pretty good. You don't have to wait. You don't have to do it really fast. You can not confusing all of your different parameters. So I hope you have fun doing this. Make sure you understand that it's an acid-base reaction, and Newton's third law of opposite and equal forces are in there as well. You guys have a great day. Check out my friend from Edmonton who's up next.